Hello, sweet friends, and welcome to my Spin Together 2024 video. This is my very first time doing Spin Together, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to share with you in a moment what kind of inspired me to participate this year. But first, if you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Claire. This is a channel primarily about yarn. I share about knitting, crochet, spinning, sometimes weaving, yarn dyeing, all of the fibery things. So welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my Spin Together week for 2024. I hope that you enjoy this little intro part. I'm going to be sharing with you my plans and kind of what inspired me to do Spin Together this year. So this year, as part of my kind of plans for 2024, I had a plan or a goal, if you will, to really emphasize handspun yarn. I have a great fiber stash, so I really want to spin through some of it because it's beautiful and I want to play with the fiber. So I'm really emphasizing spinning a lot this year and then using my handspun. I knit this hand-spun sweater this winter. This is a merino and silk blend. It's been worn a lot, so it's a little bit pilly and fuzzy now, but I absolutely love this sweater. This was my very first hand-spun garment. It's a little cropped yoked sweater, and I adore it. So it made me really enthusiastic to do another hand-spun sweater project. I've never done Spin Together before. I've watched a few videos on YouTube of other people doing it, and it looked really fun, but I haven't participated yet. Hello, future Claire. I was looking back at the footage, and I realized that I didn't actually tell you what Spin Together is. So I'll just insert this in. So Spin Together is, if you are not familiar, it is a week-long competition, and there are prizes available. I am not competing for prizes. I am just using this as motivation to get my sweater spin done in a week. But it is hosted online. You can officially join and register your team, and whatever team spins the most yardage in a week is eligible for prizes, and there are usually some pretty good prizes available. So if you are interested in officially registering and participating in Spin Together, it either happens once or twice a year. I cannot for the life of me to remember if it's once or twice a year. But if you're interested, you can certainly look them up on Google or get on their Facebook group and look at all of their information, their official rules and registration, and that kind of thing. But it is just spinners taking a week of time to see how much they can spin in a week, to knock out a big spinning project that they have, to bust through some of their fiber stash, whatever. And it's a great way to do it socially as well, whether you're doing a team or you're just chatting with or following along with everybody on social media as we all spin together. This hand spun sweater, I actually spun up the yarn in the 2023 Tour de Fleece. It was a great motivator to get my sweater quantity finished. This was 3 braids that were about 4 ounces each. I think they may have been closer to like 3.5 ounces each. But in any case, roughly 3 skeins of worsted weight yarn, DK worsted weight yarn, went into this hand spun sweater. That was a really great way to do it. I kind of got all of the spinning done at one time so that I didn't lose motivation for it. So I got a really exciting package last week, and then I saw that Spin Together was going to be starting in just a few days. Right now it's February 15th, so Spin Together is starting on Sunday. It is Thursday, February 15th, and Spin Together will be starting on Sunday. So the timing just worked out perfectly. The package that I got was from Artemis Yarns in France. I ordered this in December during a big sale that she was having, and it arrived this week. In the past week. I'm going to share it with you guys. So she released, I think in fall of 2023, a collection called the Hedge Witch Collection, which was really special. Lots of beautiful yarns and assorted gubbins in it. What I got was, and so all of this went on sale in December, which was awesome. So I got her project bag, which is so incredibly cute. I love moths. So anything with a moth on it, it's very likely I'm gonna get it. I also got her little, her special edition pin for the Hedge Witch collection. This is her special edition Hedge Witch colors, but this is her like usual kind of like pin that she has. Super cute. Maybe I'll put it on the project bag for now. And then she wrote me this sweet little note, which I won't read, but she wrote me the sweet little note on this little card, because she had noticed that the fiber that I ordered from her, I ordered a sweater's quantity of fiber. I didn't mention that, but you probably guessed it based on spinning a sweater's quantity and a spinning event coming up, etc. She included a little bit extra because she said that when she was packaging my order, she noticed that the 3 bats that I ordered, one was a little bit short. So she made up a little extra bat for me to make up for the missing weight, which was so sweet of her. It was really, really thoughtful. So this is the Hedge Witch fiber. I think I got all that was left, which was 3 bats of the Hedge Witch fiber. Let me show you out of the bag. I've been keeping them in the bag so that they don't get dusty or dog hair on them or other assorted issue. But it's beautiful, multicolored. And I think that she did have a yarn that she dyed for the Hedge Witch collection that was called the Hedge Witch colorway. And I think it was these colors, if I'm remembering correctly. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah. So again, that little cross section, the little cinnamon roll, beautiful. So gorgeous. It's 100% extra fine merino at 19 microns, Tessa silk, Ramie combed sliver, and Angelina, and it's 120 grams per bat. And then she also included this little guy, which I haven't weighed this one, but this looks to be maybe like another third the size of a bat. So she gave me a good extra little bat in here. That was so thoughtful and kind of her. Yeah, so thoughtful. And it's not exactly the same, but it's definitely coordinating. So this will be my little like emergency, I think. If I end up being short, I'm going to use up my other 3 first when I am making the sweater, but I'll spin all of it up together so it's all the same weight. And then when I'm making the sweater, here's another one, just gorgeous. And I'll insert some footage too after this little intro part where you can see more of the fiber at my spinning wheel and stuff. So you'll get to see more of this. Yeah, so I'll spin up all of it together so that it's all the same weight. I am going to be aiming for like a worsted weight 3-ply. I'm probably going to do a chain ply because that's my favorite way. I love the way that the colors kind of sort themselves in a chain ply. It minimizes barber poling, which is not my favorite. I don't mind barber poling too much, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is a little bit more color pooly, a little bit more variegated, I guess, and less marled looking. So that's how I'm planning to spin all this up, is a chain ply worsted weight yarn. And I haven't decided yet which pattern I'm going to use, but I might be doing the Felix sweater because I like that little lace detail on the raglans, or the raglan increase. It reminds me of like leaves or vines, which I think would be perfect for a Hedge Witch sweater. But otherwise it's stockinette, which I think would be great for all of these colors, because I really want to take advantage of these beautiful colors. And those are kind of my plans. I am going to take the Spin Together week to spin up my sweater's quantity of hedge witch fiber so then I can knit up a hedge witch sweater. So exciting. And I put together a little unofficial team for this. So it's the Mindful Knitter channel. So our little unofficial team is the Mindful Spinners. And we just have like a little chat on Instagram where we're sharing all of our projects and chatting with each other. And it's a whole lot of fun. We've already kind of started chatting, even though none of us have started spinning yet. We're all trying to clear off our bobbins for the start of next week. I am finishing up an alpaca spin right now that I'm doing for the local alpaca farm. And then I'll get started for Spin Together on my hedge witch fiber spin. I'm also kind of thinking that I might watch some like magic shows and movies while I'm spinning, just to kind of get into the mood, set the ambiance for spinning my hedge witch fiber. I just think that'd be cute. There's a Studio Ghibli movie that I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's like The Witch's Rose or something. And I think it's this little girl, like, I think she like learns about magic and things. It looks really cute. Yeah, I'll watch other magic-y shows and movies and things while I'm spinning. So those are my plans. I hope that you enjoy seeing me spin all of this up and the finished product at the end and sharing my very first year of Spin Together with you guys. So Spin Together is complete. It is now Sunday evening. I was hoping that I could film this earlier today while there was natural light for you guys, because I know that the fluorescent lighting is not the best. But here we are. I ended up working in the garden a whole lot today. And then I started talking with my husband for a long time, and yeah, now there's no more light outside, but that's okay. Spin Together is over. I completed my sweater spin. I finished it last night. I'm putting my notes over here. I finished it last night. So it was all very much within the time frame. We're supposed to stop at noon today, but I finished last night, and it was just kind of drying overnight and today. So I have all of my yarn here to show you guys. I spun up all 3 bats plus that little bonus bat, and I love it. This spun up so much more neutrally than what the bats would have suggested. That's a beautiful kind of neutral. I can definitely see where the Hedge Witch name comes in for this colorway. I'll grab a couple and show them to you up close, but I will be showing you guys some footage in a moment of these skeins in natural lighting, set out on the dining room table so you can see them better. But yeah, they're beautiful and I love them. And I got a worsted Aran weight gauge, which is perfect because as I looked at the pattern that I was considering for this, it is written for Aran weight. So the worsted Aran weight gauge is wonderful. This is my little like bonus skein or bonus fiber that she threw in since one of the bats was short a few grams. And yeah, it goes great with the others. It blends in very nicely. So this will be my backup if I run out. I do think I'm going to do the Felix pullover by Amy Christoffers. I think it's the Felix pullover, not the Felix sweater, but it's the Felix by Amy Christoffers. Because it has that beautiful little like lace raglan increase that looks like vines or leaves, and I just think that'd be perfect for my Hedge Witch sweater. This was such a joy to spin. I never got bored. I could have spun it for another week because the colors kept changing. Bats are really fun to spin from. You have to pay a little bit more attention to a bat. At least I have found I need to pay more attention to spinning a bat than I do with spinning like a braid or just like combed top or a roving. So it was very engaging. I listened to audiobooks. I listened to A Court of Silver Flame by, oh goodness, Sarah Moss. Is it Sarah Maas or Sarah Moss? I'm not sure. I think it's M-A-A-S, so I don't know. But it's all about magic and fairies and lots of yeah, fun stuff. One of the characters is kind of like a fairy witch kind of person, so it felt appropriate. And then I watched some like YouTube videos and things. I did not watch the Ghibli movie. I planned on watching. It's a Studio Ghibli movie called, I think, Mary and the Witch's Flower. It looks really cute, but I can always watch it while I am knitting my Hedge Witch Felix sweater. So round 1 of joy with this fiber is complete. I guess it's round 2 because I sat with the bats for several days after I got them and just enjoyed them in bat form. And then I got to enjoy them while spinning them, and I washed them in Eucalyptus jasmine so they smell floral and gardeny and wonderful. And then I'll get to enjoy them knitting them up into a sweater. So let me share with you the stats on the yarn. Finished, I had 421 yards of 3-ply yarn, which means that I spun 1,000 and actually it's a little bit more than that. Sorry, I left out a calculation. So it's about 430 yards of 3-ply yarn, which means that I got about like 1,270-ish yards as singles. Actually 80. Yeah, it'd be closer to 1,280 yards of singles, which is pretty good for a week. And it was 362.7 grams of fiber total. So this was my spin together victory. I am so happy. It's all the same gauge. I didn't write down the wraps per inch, but it is all spun almost identically, which is wonderful. So my sweater is going to be super consistent. I did do a chain ply. I don't think, oh, I forgot to video myself chain plying this for you guys. Sorry, but you can see me spinning it, which you probably already have if you're at this part in the video. I'm super, super happy with it. So hooray for Spin Together. And it was really great to chat with everybody in the group too the whole week. So much fun to actually spin together with people. I think I'm going to do this again next year. It was a great little challenge to see if I could spin up a sweater's quantity in 1 week. So pleased that I did, and it went by so much quicker than I thought that it would. I could have spun more fiber, but I ended up doing knitting and gardening. And what else did I do this week? I hung out with friends a few times. I took my niece and nephew rock climbing yesterday. So I did a lot of other stuff this week besides spinning, and I still managed to get a sweater's quantity spun this week. So that's so good to know that I am capable of that. I didn't know that. So discoveries every day. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I'm going to follow this little chat portion with some footage of the beautiful yarn in natural lighting so you can really see it all spun up and in its beauty. And I'm going to do this again next year. Let me know in the comments below if you did spin together this year, if you are a spinner, if you are interested in spinning, what you love to spin, what you're currently spinning, or what you're planning to spin next. Let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoy the footage in a moment of the finished yarn. Bye.